doing great in the house, isn't it, children? So, in history, I have been finished taking the advent of the Europeans to India. That was your first lesson in your history. And one more lesson I have taken, that is our defense forces. That is in civics. Civics first lesson, that is our defense forces. Okay, and first lesson in history was advent of the Europeans to India. In that lesson I explained about the causes, decline, and who was the first one to come to trade and who was the last one to go, and who discovered the new sea route to India, and other things I have explained to you in the first lesson. Okay, children, and now I am going to start with the fourth lesson, that is social and religious reforms. Social and religious reform. What do you mean by reforms? Reforms is nothing but changes, reformation, reforming, rechanges. Okay, so now the implementation, this changes took place due to the influence of the Western education system. Okay, when the Western education system came to India, okay, that was the changes made. That was the time when changes had taken place. Okay, a wave of awakening among Indians came there because of the implementation of the Western education system. Not only the education system, but also dress, behavior, society, religious thoughts, beliefs, and social ideals of the English influenced the Indians enormously. Okay, because of the implementation of all these things, which all the things I have explained to you now, all this implementation came into existence in India. That was the thing where changes was taking place. Okay, the cause and effect theory and humanism and rationalism. What is humanism? Humanism is a philosophical statement. It was a philosophical stanza that emphasizes the value and agency of human beings. Values. Okay. And next one, it is the rationality. Rationality means the quality of being based on clear thought. The knowledge. Okay. Based on the clear thought and reason. They came to know reasoning power, and what is there, they have to clearly take into consideration. That is only rationalism. Okay, so because of all this one, the cause or effect theory, humanism, rationalism, rationality of the West influenced the Indians much. So this all because people now came to reason. They began to think because of the education system. The education system enlightened their mind. Understood, children? So, with that, these development led to the emergence of Romanticism. What is Romanticism? Romanticism is nothing but being affectionate in the sentimental way. Being affectionate. Whatever it is there, you love that thing. You love to take that thing. Romanticism. You know the word romanticism. Okay, so the main feature of the romanticism is quest for equality. Quest means thirst. They wanted to get equality. Why equality? Because previously, you know, the people were not given equal rights. During the time of British people, they did not consider the Indians at all. The Indians were betrayed of their rights. They were denied of their rights. They were not considered as humans also. They were as a slavery under the British people. So that is the reason why they wanted the quest for equality. They wanted equality. Understood, children? So this is also called as social and religious reform movement. Social and religious. Socially, there are so many evils present in our Indian country. Was there, is there also. Okay, and so they wanted to make a new changes. New changes should be made for this removal of social evils that is present in our country, in our Indian society. This made emphasis on empowerment of women and Dalit section, the SC, ST people, the untouchables. They were not treated well. They were not given the equal rights. They were denied of their rights. Okay, and so the social reformers came in force. They enforced so many things. They eradicated. The British started enforcing colonialism through English education, by telling that it is for the betterment of Indians. Okay, they are telling that it is for the, no, it was not for the betterment of the Indians, but the English people were telling it was for the betterment of the Indians. They are enforcing the English education. Okay, our country has a rich tradition. You all know our country has a rich tradition, but all aspects of this tradition is not worth following. Understood? So there are many superstitious beliefs which needed weeding out. This all should be avoided. So in the beginning, simple logic. When there was no rain, the people used to believe. What is the people used to believe? The people used to believe because it was the anger of God. Because the God's anger, that's why there is no rain. That is the reason for the drought. That is the reason for the famine in the country. That is the superstitious belief. Okay, so here so many social reformers came. So they awakened the mind of the people. They changed the mind of the people. Okay, in that one by one I am going to explain to you one by one. First it is Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who is that? He is a social reformer. Okay, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, he was the first man to create social awareness in modern time. So Rabindranath Tagore has called him the father of modernism. You know, Rabindranath Tagore, he called this Raja Ram Mohan Rai as the father of modernism. Okay, in order he wanted to change the life of the people. Okay, he wanted to strengthen India. So what did he do? Raja Ram Mohan Rai, he started, that is Atmiya Sabha. Later in 1828 he started Brahma Samaj. In 1828 he started the Brahma Samaj. In the next year it was named Brahma Samaj. Raja Ram Mohan Rai is a representative of the communion of the Western and Eastern thought. What is this Brahma Samaj? What for this Brahma Samaj was started? This Brahma Samaj, it opposed child marriage. Child marriage means below the age, the small children, the small girl or boy used to get married. That was only called as child marriage. And Sati system. Child marriage, Sati system. I explained you in the lesson itself. So, what is Sati system? Sati system is nothing but, suppose if your husband will die, the woman, the wife, should also sit on the funeral fire of the husband and she also should die. That was the social evil present in our country, India. That was present in our country. Sati system. Okay. Next it is caste system. Based on the caste. Whether you are a SC or ST or untouchables or Dalit or Arijan. Whatever it is, it was distinguished between the caste people. Caste people were not given priority. The low class people, the low caste people. Okay, next it is idol worship. They worship the idols. They worship the idols of God. So many gods, even the nature. And polygamy. What do you mean by polygamy? Polygamy means having more than one wife at the same time. Polygamy is having more than one wife at the same time. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, countless also they'll be having. So that was there. And many other superstitious was there. So these are all the social evils that were present in our country. Which are the social evils that were there? Yes, that was child marriage, yes, sati, caste system, then idol worship, polygamy and superstitious. These all were there in our Indian society. So Rajaram Mohan Rai and his associates petitioned the British government to eradicate Sati system. So now this Rajaram Mohan Rai, he petitioned, means he wrote a petition to the British government asking them to abolish the Sati system. Understood? As a result, William Bentinck, okay, William Bentinck, he abolished the Sati system in 1829. In 1829, he abolished the Sati system. Okay, I told you what is Sati system. Isn't it, children? Have you know? A Sati system he abolished. That is William Bentinck. Okay, he abolished the Sati system in 1829. Rajaram Mohan Rai had believed that through Western education, such social evils could be eradicated. Western education, bringing in Western education, Western style of living, Western thought, Western belief, Western value. So he thought that if he could bring these things in the Indian culture, it may change the social system of the people. Okay, he was in favor of widow remarriage. Okay, he was in favor, he supported widow remarriage and worshipping one supreme God. Okay, he said worship of, there I told you people, social evils, what are they were worshipping many idols. So here Rajaram Mohan Rai, he is favor of widow remarriage. He is supporting widow remarriage.